Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you are doing great. It's Saturday. Well, it's not Saturday when you see this, but it's Saturday when I made this. I went out to the flea markets today, checked out some yard sales, garage sales. I love checking those things out, always looking for a deal. And I ran into somebody that I went to high school with, and she was out with her husband going out and garage selling and flipping items. Now, they both actually work full time, have successful careers, and actually make really good money, honestly, and very sweet couple. But they're out flipping things. And I asked them, like, I didn't know you were a side hustler. And they go, we've been doing these side hustles for years. We make tons of extra cash. And I told them about the class that I had started. And I got to be honest with you, I'm extremely excited about this. I don't think that I've had more fun doing a project in my life, being able to share the ins and outs of starting a side hustle and taking that side hustle to a legitimate business, going from a cash business to a doing business as a DBA, and then going big and starting a corporation. I've had a lot of fun. And so we had a really good time talking. Now, what made me think about that is I saw my best friend the other day. He said he was on his way to go pick up another trailer. And I'm like, man, I've got to add that trailer video to the course. So everybody that bought the course, I know you've already bought in, you're in for life. And I'm going to continue to add videos every 3 to 4 weeks. And I've just added two, one of which, and I interrupt my best friend all the time, but it's about our trailer business and how we went from $900 to $100,000 in 1 year. And then we kept flipping that for multiple years after that, eventually selling over 150 trailers. And so I've got that on for you guys. Go take a look. If you are new to the course, I do have a 50% off code below. I am going to continue to put videos on every month until we have 50 lessons on there. And I think right now we have a little over 20. I want to keep teaching you guys. So anyway, this is why we're here. Sorry for that long introduction. I want to give you three little tips on how to sell items, right? And I wanted to give those to you right now because I think it's very important to have a side hustle as small or as big as you want it to be, because we need to be making money and setting it aside for amazing opportunities as this market collapses, okay? And I know it sounds crazy, but there's always a buyer out there for what you have to sell. You just need to learn how to buy it right and sell it right, okay? So let's give you a couple of pointers right now. So first off, like you're at a garage sale and you there's only certain items, and you'll see one of my courses lessons I talk about, there's only certain items you should be selling at a garage sale. Other items you should be selling on Facebook Marketplace and other places like Craigslist. But then also I talk about geographical locations, how to list it so you don't get tire kickers, right? Well, one thing you want to do is take tons and tons of photos, lots of photos, every angle. You do not want anybody missing the point. Although I have to admit, I just sold a tractor. I flipped a tractor, and it was just the tractor with the Gannon bucket. I took both sides pictures of it, and people kept calling me, well, does it have a front bucket? And I'm like, what? Yeah, sure. I took it off and set it out on the side. You'll still get those questions every once in a while, but the point is, I took like 10 photos of this tractor, almost every angle, and it really answers the questions for 9 out of 10 people. I guess there's always that one guy, right? So you want tons of photos, right? Now, a lot of people would say list it as is condition, but I actually do not do that, because what happens is if you list it as is, someone immediately thinks that you are hiding something, right? And you know something and you just want to sell it to them and walk away. I actually do the opposite. I go through the entire thing unless I don't have time to check the functionality of whatever I'm selling. I go through the whole thing, and if there are things wrong with it, I list everything wrong with it, right? I'm totally brutally honest with people, and then I have my price. And what it does, it takes away the people that show up and they think that it's something more than it is, and they get upset, right? Because we don't want to waste their time, and they're wasting our time. But they're not really wasting our time. We're the ones that are at fault, right? As a seller. So we want to be totally honest. And I have found that to be the greatest thing, right? I got my notes right here. Oh, the other thing too, a lot of people are asking this, and this is the third point. They're like, yeah, but Ninja, you've been talking about a market crash. Why would we buy stuff and sell it if there's nobody to buy it? I started my tractor flipping business during the Great Recession because contractors were liquidating all of their heavy equipment because they didn't have work. Every time I bought the tractor, I bought it in a way where I knew that I was able to sell it because someone else had money. That's a big misnomer in this world. There's always somebody with money You know, the Great Depression wasn't the Great Depression for everyone. Sure, a lot of people had to tighten their belts and a lot of people lost everything, right? But there were still people with money and they were out looking for deals. Your goal is to find deals that they necessarily aren't hunting for. And I'll give you an example. I was just at Home Depot and I did that story about all of the Trezors sitting outside that are about to have to be liquidated because they're going to be in the rain, right? In the next few months, if they don't sell them, and there's like 50 of them out there and 50 toolboxes, right? Way more than they can sell right now. And they're not going anywhere. They're going to have to liquidate them. Well, if you're there the day that you can buy them all up or buy a bulk of them or buy one, you know, you can put that on the market, and the person that finds your item, your Trezor, your toolbox, they might not have been at that sale. They have no idea that sale happened, and you're able to sell it for a good price because you might be able to get that for, I'm not joking, a 75% discount. So then what you do is you sell for half price. You may like literally double your money. Okay, do you see my point? So I want to encourage you, and that's why I wanted to do the course, because there's a lot of people that want to do a side hustle. They just don't know where to start. That's why the course literally starts from how to have a successful garage sale. I'm not joking. Starting from the bottom all the way up to this is how you're going to incorporate. And this is why you'd want to incorporate. And this is who you'd want to incorporate with, you know, those kind of things. Even just literally down to basic stuff like why are business partners great, but also what can be wrong with them, how to find identify a good business partner, or how to get out of a partnership that you possibly like, maybe this isn't a good idea. So I wanted to tell you guys that. Everybody about the course, go check it out. You guys have got 2 new lessons on board. One of them was with me and my best friend talking about the trailer business, the ins and outs, and how we turn that $900 into 100 grand. And again, if you guys want to use the coupon code below, remember, once you're in. This course is going to be a living course. I'm going to continue to put lessons, especially in there as this market collapses, and I go find deals, and I can give you guys good ideas of how to start side hustles, both outdoors and indoors, with your spare time. Okay. I want people to succeed. I want you guys to make money. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day. With that being said, the Economic Ninja is